St. John's River Ferry can turn a 25-mile drive from Mayport to Fort George Island into a 1-mile ride, but starting today, the ferry will be out of commission for 8 weeks. JTA is closing the ferry through the end of October for maintenance. News for Jack's reporter Jennifer Reddy joins us live this morning. You talked with some people who ride the ferry about the impact on them. More gas, more time, and more frustration.
Typically, the ferry runs 7 days a week, but this morning the gates are closed and there's this sign outside reminding passengers that the ferry will be out of service for the next 8 weeks. I spoke with several people who either ride the ferry for fun or for convenience. They say they will miss the service and the experience it provides.
For ferry rider Trevor, the news of the St. John's River Ferry temporarily closing is bittersweet.
Because I love going over and cycling around the island, and it's going to be 2 months before I can do that again. You know, I'm happy that it's being restored, but I'm sad that I'm going to miss it for a while.
The ferry takes riders across the St. John's River, connecting the north and south ends of A1A between Mayport Village and Fort George Island. But starting today, it is closing for routine maintenance work and to replace the terminal bridges. The work is part of an investment by the Jacksonville Transportation Authority to improve its service.
People who typically ride the ferry will now have to find an alternative route for the next 8 weeks.
The Ray family traveled from Nocatee to ride the ferry before it docks for 2 months.
I just haven't seen really anything like this. I mean, you can always drive around and be in your car for a little bit longer and whatnot, but this is just something that's a little unique, so we wanted to definitely come check it out.
The ferry should set sail across the river again by early November.
JTA was awarded more than $3 million to invest in the ferry and its service. Phase 3 of that investment is expected to be complete by January 2019. Jennifer Reddy, Channel 4, the local station.